Ran asked me to say a few words. My name's Carl. I'm a web developer here in Denver, and I guess I'll begin. 2001. What were you doing in 2001? Yeah, well, okay. I was right out of high school and had not even begun developing websites, and now the guy who I work for, I think, was like 11. Was right there, Matt. The 2001 was, I wrote a few things down that happened in 2001. Wikipedia began, Enron, Time Warner, AOL, lots of things that we, I think, associate with this idea of the web that we've moved on from and has moved into the past. The number one song in America when IE6 came out was Bootylicious. So that's good to know. So when I began doing websites, I was probably like most of you, teaching myself, treating websites as these kind of like little works of art that I would just make, and they were kind of mine, and I didn't really have to think about like, what the browser was and what the internet was, and how people would engage this. And then I think one thing that IE6 taught me was the sense of dread, the sense of when you make something and you give it to the client and you send it to them and you get a phone call from the CEO who's inevitably using IE6 and says, "Oh, my face is in our logo, and I can't click on anything." You're like, "Oh, of course, right? Oh, we didn't get the new design doc. Sorry, that was the old one." I think over the years, though, what was interesting is that it taught me this sense of diligence in my work, and the sense of, is it really working, and are you sure that it looks okay, and that he can see it, and that she can see it, and that this thing that you've made, that you've put out there, that you're actually going to sell to someone, works. And IE6 was definitely, in its ham-handed way, I think, a pioneer in teaching me how to care about what I was doing. I guess I should stop folding this piece of paper up and actually read what it says. Over the years, I was thinking about like what do I still use? What do I still do that I was doing in 2001? What do I still use? I was using in 2001. I mean, especially on the web. I mean, think about everything that's changed. I didn't even have to mention it because you guys are on the web every day.
Heroin.
But and then I thought, like, what do you actually use that has been broken for 10 years that you're still using? Like people are using this thing that's been broken for a long time. So yeah, it's been a long time. I've learned a lot, and I think IE6 has been there for better or for worse, teaching me in its own kind of cryptic way. And so I already drank my drink, but for those of you who have a drink, perhaps we could have a toast to the next 10 years of web browsing, and hopefully it is as bootylicious as the first 10 with IE6.